that thing run Windows or Linux?
Hello. I thought I had someone thinking.
What is up, you guys? This is All Danny Day 1 on the PS4, and I'm going to be giving you a video that's basically like a character overview on the 6 characters: Nova, Squirrel Girl, Angela, Hulk, Kitty Pryde, and Hawkeye. All 6 characters are also only 200 splinters, so if you're hesitant about purchasing one of them, be sure to keep watching. I'll also put the time down in the description as well.
You are sadly flawed.
Nova is one of the strongest range classes in the game, as well as being one of the most mobile as well. His signature also allows him to pretty much spam his abilities for a short duration. His beams and pulsars do a massive amount of damage, and he has high AoE, damage over time, and burst damage. He is one of the top picked popular choices for beginner players because he is a fairly easy character to play as, and he's also pretty much a well-balanced character to play as well.
This means nothing. Magic you wield.
Although Squirrel Girl did take a hit in her confusion ability, being nerfed from 8 seconds cooldown to 20 seconds, she is still a very strong character and can dish out tons of damage with her squirrel summon build or her claws build. She is also pretty squishy but has decent survivability. If she's built right, she could definitely be a force to be reckoned with. She's a great choice for many players who want to play either a ranged or a melee character who has a bit of summons as well. Angela is one of the best debuffing characters to have in a party, patrol, or even a raid. Angela is able to consistently keep her confuse up, which will make enemies attack each other, dealing 2000% more damage to each other. It also works against bosses as well, making bosses attack other nearby enemies. This is why when you go into a patrol, you'll see bosses go down extremely fast because Angela is confusing them, making them attack each other. Not only does her confuse make enemies attack each other, but it also cancels enemies from doing their abilities. Angela is able to use her abilities consistently because when her resources reaches to full, she then spends her resources, and all her abilities no longer are on cooldown. Angela is a great choice to pick for both team play and solo play characters or players, and she's also a great melee character to play as well.
And now, I crush you.
The Incredible Hulk is a very strong and a very fun character to play as. He's a pretty active melee character to play, not the type of character where you would sit in one spot and hit. Rather, he's a character that is a leaping based character. It may come down to getting used to leaping around, but once you get it down and you become more comfortable with his specific builds, it'll be extremely hard for you to die. Although Hulk may not be the strongest character overall through the whole roster, he is still definitely one of the strongest melee based characters. So if you are looking for a fun melee character that can also put out a good enough damage, then he may be the right pick for you as well. So I may be a little bit biased because Kitty Pryde is one of my top characters, and also in this clip it'll also show how high my damage output is, and that's because of how well she's geared. So don't take that into comparison towards the other characters. But anyways, Kitty Pryde was one of those hidden gems that used to cost 525 Eternity Splinters. She is extremely strong and can definitely compete with the top tier characters. What makes Kitty Pryde so good versus other melee characters is the fact that she has multiple different invulnerability abilities, as well as being able to slow down enemies. Kitty Pryde also has her small dragon-like companion, which its name is Lockheed, which will also help fight alongside you. Kitty Pryde is a great character to pick up for both beginner casuals and hardcore vets. The last character on this list is Hawkeye. Hawkeye is a quick-ranged character that can also dish out a nasty amount of damage, as well as being able to CC, which is also known as crowd control enemies. He can also play as a support type of character, being able to have an arrow that taunts and one that can also heal. Hawkeye pretty much revolves around his trick arrows as well to put out a good chunk of damage, and as well as being able to support the team. Hawkeye is a great pick for those of you that want to play a character who can help a team out or damage. So he's a very versatile character. So I hope this video helped you out in being able to choose a character. If this video was at all useful, go ahead and leave a like, comment, or subscribe. If you have any suggestions or questions, let me know. And that's basically it. This is all day and day one on the PS4. Have a good day, good night, and peace.